Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now you're going to have to bear with me with this background again. I basically have got a new desk and my tripod is up on my desk. But the problem is I've not got my new lighting yet because I'm getting that for Christmas. So this is a bit temporary. I'm not super happy with it. I think I need to play with it like when I get my new lights and stuff. So I am like now looking up at the camera as opposed to like looking straight ahead of me. And my softbox is literally like half laying on my desk because that's like the best lighting I could get right now. So yeah, you're gonna have to apologise for that, but let's just get on cracking for today's video. So this is a new Forever Flawless palette that Revolution have launched. This is called the Regal Romance eyeshadow palette. The packaging is absolutely beautiful, and I believe this is inspired by Bridgerton, which is a series on Netflix. I have actually watched it, and there is a season 2 coming very soon. So this is very, very pretty. The Forever Flawless palettes retail for £12 and it's in this like tin packaging. I absolutely love this range by Revolution. It is, I don't know, I just have a thing with it. I absolutely love it. So this is what the Regal Romance palette looks like. A lot of pinks and oranges. I did have a little look in here. I think there's about 5 mattes, which, you know, we can work with. It's better than having only 2 mattes. And the mattes in here are pretty orangey toned. All the pinks are kind of shimmers, so we're going to be doing a nice little orangey eye look today. There is also a mirror inside here, and the palette is cruelty free and vegan. So if you'd like to see some swatches, a tutorial and my final thoughts at the end, then please keep watching. Okay, so these are the swatches for the Regal Romance palette. They are definitely very beautiful, just very shimmer heavy. I reckon you could use this as a matte as well, even though it's supposed to be a shimmer. It's only got a faint amount of shimmer in it, but these oranges are really, really pretty. Some of the shimmers are a bit like lackluster, like not really that special, but then you get like these more glittery ones that are absolutely stunning. Okay, this is not the most professional setup. My camera is literally sat on top of my brushes, then on a box, and then it's leaning on a Huda palette to get the angle right. I think the lighting wasn't working was because the light wasn't directly behind the camera. It was kind of like to the side of it, so that's why the background was still really dark. But now the lighting's a lot better because it's behind me, you get me? And by the way, my skin is so glowy because I've used that Glow Wish powder by Huda. Didn't realise how glow it was, but anyways, I have primed my eyes. I just used my Revolution Super Base, and now let's get on into the eye look. First, I'm going to take the shade Dance, which is this one here, which is the matte orange. I'm going to pop that in my crease. Next, I'm going to take the shade Peach, and I'm going to start blending out this orange. That worked really nicely to blend out that orange. The only thing with this is that there's so many like light shades in it that I feel like I just now need to use another light shade to blend out the very, very top edges when really they don't need it. 5 mattes is like a really nice amount for a palette, but I wish 3 of the shades weren't all on the same sort of level of tone. They're all very light, so they could all just be used for the same thing, whereas I feel like there's only the deep orange and then the orange I use for the crease to play around with. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to take Duke, which is the palest orange, and I'm just going to fluff that around on my very top edges. Then I'm going to take the deepest shade in the palette, which is called Debutant, I think. And I'm going to take this and pop this in my like inner and outer corners. Then I'm going to go back in with Dance, which is the orange. And I'm going to just, you know, kind of mix that together. I'm getting very like tangerine vibes from this. Okay, so those are all the matte shades on my lid, and now I feel like I need to put a beautiful shimmer on there. So I'm going to take the shade Regency, which is this one here. And it is like an orangey shimmer, so I feel like this is going to be like a really nice monochrome sort of look. I'm just going to take it with my finger. Okay, that shimmer is really beautiful. It's a lovely goldy orangey sort of shade. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Rose, which is this pink here. It is technically a shimmer, but it mostly pulls off like a matte shade, and I feel like with this palette it needed more like pinky mattes. Like the whole theme of like the packaging and stuff, I just would have thought there'd be more mattes in it. Look how pigmented that pink is. Oh my god, it's absolutely beautiful. If you're getting this palette, I would definitely incorporate the pink in there as well, because it has a few shimmer particles in it, don't get me wrong, but it's not super noticeable. So lastly, for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Husband, which is this very beautiful light gold shade. That shade is really pigmented. It is very beautiful. This whole look is very me. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to hop off camera. I'm going to pop some mascara and lips on, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Hopefully this angle's a lot better as well. I did use the same angle I was using when I was actually doing the eye look, and it does look a whole lot better, so that's good. Let's finally sit down and talk about the Regal Romance eyeshadow palette. So firstly, I absolutely love the packaging. It is so pretty. It's covered in like loads of roses and it's pink. I just think it's so pretty. I love it. Also love the Forever Flawless range. It's honestly one of my favourites by Revolution. The colour story is beautiful. I just wish there was some matte pinks in here as well, because the pink that I used for my lower lash line obviously wasn't a matte. I just made it work. But I would love to have seen some more mattes that are pink, because I feel like there's beautiful matte oranges in here, but 3 of the mattes in here are super light. So I'd love to see a couple more mattes with that are pinks, and probably some more with more depth as well. But if you love orange eyeshadow, this would be perfect for like every day when you don't want to do anything intense. You just want to throw a few shades in your crease and you're good to go. So it is a very pretty palette with a lot of shimmers to choose from. The quality of it is really good for a drugstore eyeshadow palette. The mattes went on really easily and blended out super easy as well, and they actually worked so well with each other. So I'd say if you're looking for an everyday orangey eyeshadow palette, I would definitely recommend this one. And if I was to go for a more soft eye look with oranges, I probably would use this again. I would love to see another palette like for the whole Bridgerton inspired thing, like maybe like a bluey purpley one. That would be so pretty. And I know they can do good pastels, because the little animal print one was really good. So I'd love to see like a more bluey purpley toned one as well. The price of it is £12, so I mean it is drugstore, but it's not super affordable. If you can get it on discount, obviously that's even better. Actually, my best friend Lucy actually has a discount code now with Revolution, which is amazing. It's Loose20 and it gets you 20% off the Revolution website. I'm so bloody proud of her. That is amazing. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.